Join us as we visit Churchill, Manitoba, which is on the Hudson Bay in Canada, if you don't know where it is, as we go looking for polar bears, beluga whales, and anything else that moves. And with a bit of luck, we might even see the northern lights. Well, you join us again as we go hunting for polar bears. As you can see, we're on a dirt track just the outside of Churchill. Uh, we was told to go this way because we might come across a polar bear, but all we seem to come across at the moment is birds, birds and birds. I'm not sure what birds they are. And you can see there's a big flock on the left-hand side here, and they take off in a minute when we get too close in the van. And there they are. There's about maybe 30 or 40, 50. I don't know how many. But they soon take off and fly away, so and we can get on with our bear hunt. There they go. Anyway, what we was not prepared for was the amount of flora. When you think about 3 or 4 weeks ago, this ground was frozen solid. Anyway, it's thawed out a little bit, and within a couple of days, the whole tundra, is it tundra? Yeah, I think it's called tundra, just bursts into flowers. There's just thousands and thousands of flowers. It's just amazing. The whole ground changes colour literally overnight. It was just, takes you back. Anyway, on the way round, we popped into a couple of locals who invited us in for a beer and a bite to eat and a little nat and to tell us all about Churchill, which was very informative. And I'd like to thank Peggy for the invitation. But what we did learn was they told us where to go and see polar bears. And lo and behold, yep, there he is. I think that's a male one. Going for a walk along the shore there, and we followed him for quite a long time because he was obviously on a mission to go somewhere and find something. But what a wonderful bear he was! He was a lot bigger than the one which was on the previous video. I don't know if you've seen the previous video. If you haven't, then do look at the videos. They are. As I say, this isn't a travel. Well, it's a travel log really because it's us just on our holiday or our vacation or volunteering. We volunteered actually. I'll go into that in a later video where we went and how we managed to do it. But the main ambition was to go and see polar bears, and without a doubt, I think during our stay there we saw loads and loads of polar bears, which in the summer is good because they're not just on the ice; they're out hunting for food all the time. Anyway, he carried on walking, and we followed him for a little while. But eventually, he came a bit closer to us. I think he got the smell of us and decided we could be possibly Dindins. But lo and behold, when he got closer, all he decided he had enough of this, and he just sat himself down. And here he is, resting up, just surveying the area, having a look around. But we were quite lucky because we managed to get fairly close, and because we could put the camera on a tripod, we managed to get some absolutely superb photographs of this male bear. As you can see, he is so attentive at the moment, obviously with his nose. Oh, by the way, if you've noticed that stain on his back there, that greeny bluish stain, that is because this bear's been very naughty and he had been caught and he'd been put into the jail. That's another video. We'll make a video about the polar bear jail later on. But he'd been put in the jail and marked again, so they know. And eventually they do release them, but they take them miles and miles away. But this bear was he just stayed there for so long, having a good look around, have a good nose. Anyway, and we managed, as you can see, get some wonderful photographs of him. Well worth it. Anyway, love to thank Peggy and her husband, whose name I forget at the moment, but I dare say the wife will tell me, for telling us where to go and find this polar bear, which really ended a wonderful day. And like all polar bears, all they want to do is sleep. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Didn't go on too long, I hope, but be good, be happy, and most of all, be kind to the